Alright, so this is going to be a good learning experience, this TvP, against a pretty good Protoss. So basically what I'm trying to do is get my Reaper going, get some knowledge of what he's doing. If he goes for a fast expand, I want to definitely go for 2 command centers, so I'll have 3 total. If he does not, I get a second command center and defend whatever he's throwing at me. I've lost to a 4-gate recently, and I've also lost to like an additional 2 base pressure, and it's just because of impatience. I actually know how to do it, and so I'm kind of frustrated with that. But that's okay. It's like, as long as I know how to beat it, I just need to work on executing the game plan. Nothing at this point is out of my grasp in terms of how I feel about how the game is playing. So I'm scouting his base, getting a bunker. Okay, one thing I am doing, I'm delaying my second command center for just a second to get a bunker immediately at the low ground. This is part of what my issue was that I didn't have a bunker at the low ground, and I was getting contained in my base when they were on 2 base. So I'm going to put a bunker on the low ground immediately to prevent that. So just kind of looking around, getting out of there. See an SCV, try to take him out. He was going to die. And he gets the Nexus. No big deal. So, he does an early Nexus off of 1 gate, which is totally fine. I'm going to get... interesting. I'm going to get a 3rd command center. 1, 2, 3. So I know I'm safe for that. Keep him up here for vision. Okay. So, get a gas. Get more barracks. Just get my economy going. Get an eBay because I'm going to need a turret quickly. So he, out of that, gets a Twilight Council. And the first thing he goes for is an observer, and a second observer on the way. He's going to see everything that I'm doing. So this is interesting. I'm going to keep an eye on this because he saw everything. He had perfect vision. So he knows I've got an expansion. He's got a Warp Prism coming and a Dark Shrine to get his DTs out. So he's going immediately into Dark Shrine harassment. So here comes a Warp Prism. I don't see it actually. That's okay. I have a scouting supply depot, which is really important. Not only do I see the prism, but at the same time, it attacks the Warp Prism, which allows me to bring my units into the base and defend. So that's good. So, now he's getting more gates. Here comes his Dark Shrine. Warps in a couple DTs. So the minute this happens, I put down a turret and I send my guys into the base. I am losing some probes. 4 probes. Got a turret coming. Cancel these. Does get my add-on. Scan and kill. So That was pretty good harassment. He should have done far less considering I had all my turrets and everything ready. So that's good for him. I, on the other hand, am okay because he's got 50 harvesters, but I got a ton of mules, so I think I'm going to be ahead in the economy. Or even. Looks like even. Or do I have probes hanging out? Maybe not. Yeah, it's pretty even. Army supply, he's ahead though. Oh my goodness, he's ahead in army supply. He's fucking immortals. So I'm gonna look at this engagement. I see what I did wrong. Should have taken out these high Templars. Yeah. Maybe I need combat shields. And I kill all these expensive units, which is fine. So actually, you know what, this is fine. I was actually under the impression this was really bad. But you know what, this was fine. I should have moved right up into the base immediately. But, God, the range on that thing. I did kill a lot of his units. He lost 35 to my 25. And while this force is going to die, he has no army. And I have no army, but I have a much better ability to produce army at this point, I believe. And he's got a bunch of warp gates. I've got a good economy. Yeah, our economies are pretty evenly matched. His third is down. Medevacs are coming. Armor's coming. Armory's coming. Another eBay is coming. He's going to come out and try and push me. Now here's how I deal with it. I have a guy out here scouting.
Additional supply packets.
Oh, I see it. Get my workers over there to repair. Move my guys away. Have them repairing. He has to move away. I shouldn't go down and engage here, but my units get hit. SCVs go down. I have 5. Take a hit there. I have 5 Marauders coming and 2 Marines at a time, so I'm actually fine here. And it's funny that Marauders do not slow down Archons. Isn't that interesting? I guess because they're massive. I don't know. So now I'm going to his base. Again, 4 to 5 Marauders at a time. And I got some medevacs. I've got +2/+2 going. And fix up my SCVs. Drop some supply. I'm going to drop his base with 3 medevacs worth. And then hit the front.
This better be good. Oh, it's on.
So drop a ton of these guys here. Stim them up. That's okay, because I've got tons of Marauders. So I'm going to win that battle. Working on more stuff, and now I'm hitting the front. And he's lost a ton of workers. I've killed 28 workers. It's now 30 to 43. And more importantly, I'm healing up my units, and I'm producing a bunch of units at a time. go to my camp. I was just looking overall. So I get his units on a choke. Come in. Still a ton of units producing at a time. And his army value is nothing. Where is 8 zealots? Oh, here. Gonna go in to hit my base. Which actually would have hurt. A lot. I could have lifted off in the base trade. Okay, GG.